Hey everyone, this is Ryan and welcome to today's training video. So today's training will be on MT4 platform. So basically I'm going to be sharing with everyone the different features of the MT4 platform and how to go about trading using the MT4 platform. Now, when you register an account with a broker, most likely you're going to be getting MT4. This MT4 platform, right? Most brokers out there use this platform, and it's a relatively easy platform to use for your trading. I've been using this MT4 platform for the past 18, 19 years, and I would say I'm quite familiar with this platform. So I hope that today's training, I'll be able to share with you, you know, uh, basically share with you how to use the platform and how to trade using the platform. All right. So when you log in to the MT4 platform, what you're going to see is something like this. All right. So this is probably the default setup when you log into the platform. On the left here, you can find the market watch. So market watch is where we can find all the different products and pairs that you can trade. And you find that it's not enough. You can right click anywhere inside that window, go to symbols. So in this pop-up, in this symbols pop-up, you can you can add in more Forex pairs, or you can even add in cryptocurrency. Right? Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can trade gold, right? This gold. You can trade indices like S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq. You can trade oil. So there's really a lot of products that you can trade on your MT4 platform. But at the same time, it also depends on the broker that you're using. Right, different brokers will have different products. So at the moment, I'm using this broker called FX Primers. If you want to open an account with FX Primers, I could give you my referral link, right? And then you can open your account from there. All right, so I'll give you the referral link at the end of this video. Okay. Well, basically, I focus only on trading Forex. So these are I'll be only looking at Forex pairs. All right. Next, in the navigator window, you can find some information on your account, right? So whatever account you have open with this broker, you'll be there. There are also some indicators there which you can program using this MT4 editor. All right. So if you know how to do coding, MQL, right? You know how to do coding using MQL. You can actually program your own EAs and install it in here. These are already there by default. Again, MT4 provides them for free, or your broker provides them for free. Right? And finally, at the bottom here, you can find a terminal window. So for this terminal window, you'll find all the information on your trades, right? For example, what trade is running, what trade is pending, what's your account balance. And then, of course, here in the main screen, you can see the charts, all right? So if let's say you want to trade, for example, USDJPY, all you have to do is click, drag here, right? And you will see the USDJPY chart. If you wanted to trade Euro USD, right, same thing, click, drag, and it comes, and you can see Euro US dollar. All right. So how do we place a trade? What you're going to do is click on New Order over here at the top, and then you can see Buy by Market and Sell by Market. So this is a market execution. Over here, market execution. So the moment you click Buy or Sell, you have entered the trade. All right. So let me just show it here. Let's click Buy by Market. So when you click a buy by market, right, basically, or some people call it a long order, this trade appears here. Now, any trade that appears above your account balance, this gray line over here, right, this gray row over here, anything that appears above this account balance row is a running trade. So that means this trade is running. You'll be winning or profiting or losing. Right? In the last column here in profit, you can see what's your profit and loss in terms of pips, or if you don't want to view it in pips, you want to view it in dollars, you can right click anywhere along this row, go to profit, and then change it to as deposit currency or as term currency, right? So as deposit currency will be the currency that you deposit into your broker, most likely your US dollars, right? So you can see that it changes, you can view the profit in US dollars in this case, so negative 13.00, negative $13. Whereas for me, I like to view it in pips. So I'll go to profit as points. And then you can see over here, minus 18. So that's 1.8 pips. All right, if it's 20, it's 2 pips. If it's 225, it's 2.5 pips. Okay. Any trade that appears below this account balance would be your pending orders. So let me show you how to place a pending order. All right, so new order. So you change market execution, you change it to pending order. So under pending order, there are a few types. You have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. All right, let me just place a buy limit at 1.08. All right, and then I'll click on place. Now, if let's say you get an error, let's say you place a wrong price, for example, you place 1.09, you have a wrong price, you click on place, it will not allow you to place the trade. So MT4 is quite beginner friendly in the sense that, if you place you place a trade with the wrong order, it will actually not allow you to place that trade. All right, so I'm going to go ahead to change it to a correct price, 1.08. From place. So now the trade appears here at the bottom. So this is a running order, right? Excuse me. Just grab some water. All right. Now you can also modify your orders. So let's modify this running order. So what you can do is, again, right-click anywhere within the trade, click on modify or delete order. You can modify your order, or double-click anywhere in the trade and you can modify the order. So the main purpose of modifying the order is to place your stop loss and to take profit. So in this case, I'll put my stop loss at 1.075 and my take profit at 1.09, for example. So you see that this bar turns blue. Now, when you place a buy order, the bar will turn blue. If you place a sell order, the bar will turn red. Right? So it turns blue means you can modify the order. Now, let's say you place a wrong price, or you mix up the stop loss and take profit somehow. You put the stop loss in the take profit and you put the take profit in the stop loss. Now you see that this bar immediately turns gray. So this means you can't click on it anymore. So you have to go and check. Did you put an invalid stop loss or invalid take profit? So in this case, I've identified that I put in the invalid take profit. I change it to the correct price, click on modify, and here the stop loss and take profit appears. Now the benefits of having your stop loss and take profit is that you don't have to be staring at the screen all the time, waiting for the price to hit your stop loss or to hit your take profit. Once your stop loss and take profit is there, your trade will automatically close once the current price is at your stop loss or take profit. Now, for pending orders, you can also place them with your stop loss and take profit. If you notice over here that I don't have my stop loss and take profit. So let me show you how to do that. I'll click on new order. I'll put in a pending order. I'll put in the same price, all right, 1.08. And then now I'm going to put my stop loss and take profit. So stop loss, I'll put it at 1.075. And the take profit, I'm going to put it at 1.085. All right. Now, let me show you again what happens if you make an error. All right, so let's say your stop loss and take profit, you again mix it up. If you click on place, it will tell you invalid, right? Invalid stop loss or take profit. So that's you have to go back to check your stop loss and take profit again. Right? So, or sometimes it could be the buy or the order type that's wrong. So you can go and check it. Right? So I'm going to change it to the correct take profit. I click on place, and now the order has been placed. Right? So this pending order has been placed. So you can see that the stop loss and take profit is there, whereas the previous one where we didn't put in the stop loss and take profit is there. Now, what happens if you don't want to place your pending order anymore? You want to delete it, right? So to delete it, there are two ways to go about it. You can either click this X button here on the extreme right, or you can right-click and then go to modify or delete order, right? So click on the yellow delete button. Order has been deleted. What happens if you want to close off your running order? Same thing, right-click, go to close order. Do not click modify or delete because now you can't delete the order. It's already a running trade. right? A live trade cannot be deleted, it can only be closed, right? So right click, close order, and the order is closed. Alternatively, you can click the X button on the extreme right, right? So this is how you place a trade on the MT4 platform. Some other features, right, I'm going to share with you would be if you look at Market Watch over here, if you don't want to look at Market Watch, you can turn it off by clicking on this button over here. This is the navigator. If you don't want to view the navigator, you can turn it off by clicking here. If you don't want to view the terminal, you can also turn it off by clicking here. So here you can view the chart on your full screen. Right, so, but when I normally trade, I like to look at Market Watch and I like to look at my running orders or my pending orders. Right? So this will be what I'll look at. Navigator window, usually I don't really look at it. All right. So this would be my default trading screen. Okay, at the bottom here, you can also find different tabs, right? So if you run through the different tabs, you can actually put different pairs there. It works like our internet browser, right? So you can look at different pairs over here. For example, let's say I want to put a US dollar JPY here. I want to put I want to put Aussie US dollar here. I want to look at Euro Yen over here, right? So I have 4 different charts, 4 different pairs that I want to look at. If you want to look at all the charts at once, you can also click on this button over here. All right, so you can see that all the charts are there. You just expand it a bit bigger so that you can see it. All right, so you can view all your charts in one screen. All right. If you find that the candlesticks is too small, you can also zoom in. Right, so look at this Euro US dollar over here. So let me just zoom in. So you can zoom in. You can also zoom out. All right. Okay, so choose whichever you're comfortable with. Right, I think to me this is a comfortable size. Right, if you look at US dollar JPY, right, let me zoom in again. You can view that these are not candlesticks, right? These are actually bars. So what you need to do, right? So you can see over here bars. So if you want to look at it in candlestick format, all you have to do is go to candlestick. You can also view it as a line chart. Right? So it's just a line. Right? So for me, I usually look at it in a candlestick format. Right? So you can change between candlestick, bars, and line. Right? Okay. Now, what if I want to draw a trend line? Right? I think trend line is something that a lot of traders would draw. Right? So if you click over here on the trend line button, you can draw your trend line. Right? And then if you want to move your trend line, you can always double click, right? There'll be 3 dots that appear and then you can drag it around, right? Or you can even change the gradient of the trend line. All right. You can also modify your trend line, right? So right click on one of the 3 dots, go to trend line properties. You can change the color of the trend line, right? Maybe you want to view it in yellow, right? You want to view it in dotted. You want to view it thicker, right? You could do that. Right? Let's change it back to the default. Okay, let's make it slightly thicker. Right, so this is a trend line. Right click again, go to trend line properties. You can look, if you go to parameters, if you turn off the ray, you can draw the trend line exactly how you want it to be drawn, right? The exact length that you want to be drawn. So you can move it around. Right? So this is how you draw the trend line. You can also draw rectangle, right? So if you look at this, draw rectangle over here. I can draw rectangle boxes. Right, same thing. You double click, 5 dots appear over here. Right click anywhere on the dots, go to rectangle properties. Right, you can go to change the color of it. So if I change it to red, this is how it looks like. You can, if you click this button off, it becomes the box it becomes a transparent box. Right, so you can draw it as a transparent box. You can draw it as a solid box. Up to you. Okay. Usually for me, I draw it as a transparent box. Right. So if you want to remove the dots, right? Just double click on any of the dots and it goes away, right? But now you wouldn't be able to modify or move your trend line on the box. So if you want it placed fixed on the chart, just double click on any of the dots so that you will not be able to move it, right? You can also adjust the size of the rectangle box. Click on any of the dots and then just adjust the size. If you click on the middle dot, you'll be able to move it around. All right, so some people use this maybe to draw a support and resistance zone, supply demand zone. Some people use it to draw. They draw several boxes on a chart. Maybe they want to trade particular zone, particular range, right? For the trend line, same thing. You could even use it as a horizontal line, right? To place your support and, sorry, why is it? Okay, right, to place your support and resistance lines, right? You could also draw this horizontal line over here, but this horizontal line will be right across the entire chart, right? So let's say I draw a horizontal line here. Okay, you can also change the background of the chart. Let me show you how to change the background of the chart. All right, so right click anywhere in the chart. Then go to hold on. Let me just remove this. Remove all these boxes first, or maybe I'll just leave the boxes there so that you can view the contrast in color. Right. So right click. Okay, you go to object list. You can see all the different objects that you've drawn. Okay. You can also have different templates. Right. So if, let's say if you change the color scheme of your chart to a particular color, you can save it as a template and then load it onto every chart that you want. Right. What else? Okay. You can also remove off the grid. Some people don't want a grid; they want it a blank chart. That's fine. Okay. So if you want to change the color scheme, right click anywhere and then go down to properties. Right, go down to properties. If you look at colors, you can change the colors. Right. So let's say, for example, I want to change to black and white color scheme. Right. So just go to color scheme, change it to black and white, yellow on black, green on black is the default one. Black on white. Right? So I click on OK. It becomes a white background, right, with black and white candlesticks. Go to properties. I can also change the colors of the candles. All right. So let's say I want to change the bull candle to green. All right. And then the bear candles as red. Click on OK. And then the candles would change colors. All right. Okay, to move this horizontal line, right, double click on the horizontal line and you can move it anywhere you want. Right, so some people also use this to view support and resistance, on different time frames, right, or to view it when they want to view more candles, right, so support and resistance, right, or maybe just to indicate a particular price point that they want to pay attention to. Right, so yeah, so these are some useful features of the MT4 chart. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with this color scheme. I can go to template, save as a template. All right, so just give it a name. Let's say now if I go to the next chart, I can right click anywhere in the chart, go to template, load template, and I can load my green red template. So now it looks exactly like the previous charts that I have. Right? So we can see that Euro US dollar, you can see that these two charts, we have actually changed them to the white background with red and green candles. All right. So if you want to change all to the same, just go to templates, load template, green red. All right. So relatively easy to use this MT4 platform. And as I mentioned earlier, if you place the trades with the wrong price, the wrong stop loss, the wrong take profit, it will not allow you to place the trade. So quite beginner friendly in that sense. All right. Okay, so that's all for this video. A very basic training on how to place trades and some basic features of the MT4 platform. All right. In the next MT4 training video, I'm going to share with you, how to put in some indicators and also some other features of the platform. All right. So see you in the next video.